Hey, today we're going to look at equations of a straight line. We are going to use a certain formula which will help us when we are doing A-level. And we can use this formula to find the equation of a straight line when we know either the gradient, that's really big, either the gradient plus a coordinate, or if we know two coordinates that lie on the line. If we know those things, then we can use this formula to find the equation of the line. So the formula is y minus y1, where y1 is your y coordinate of the point that you know, equals m, where m is the gradient, multiplied by x minus x1, where x1 is the x coordinate of the point that you know. And you can plug what you find into that formula and find the equation of a straight line. We'll go through 4 different examples. The first 2 are really straightforward and just basic examples of each of these 2 situations. And then the second 2 are a little bit more problem solving. So let's get into it. So find the equation of the line with gradient 5 that passes through the point 3, 2. So we are just going to plug that straight into our formula. So our formula is y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. We know the gradient and we know the point, so we can put that straight in. So we have y minus 2 is equal to 5 multiplied by x minus 3. Notice the y and the x, they don't change because obviously our equation of the line has to have a y and an x in it. I hope that's self-explanatory, but I thought I would mention it just in case. And then we expand, simplify, rearrange into the form that you've been asked for. We haven't been asked for a specific form here, so I'm just going to write it in y equals mx plus c. So I have y minus 2 is equal to 5x minus 15, and then I'm going to plus the 2 over. It gives me y equals 5x minus 13. And that is my equation of that line. I've used the gradient, I've used the point they gave us, and I found the equation of the line. Really straightforward, just plug in those numbers into the formula that you have. Okay? Let's keep going. Find the equation of the line that passes through the points 5, 7 and 3 minus 1. This time we have to do something first before we can use the formula to find the equation of the line, and that is find the gradient. So we need to find what m is. Gradient is change in y over change in x. I'm going to do 7 minus 1 divided by 5 minus 3. 7 minus 1 is 8 divided by 2. So that gives me a gradient of 4. And I can choose either one of the points to put into the formula to work out the equation of that line. So again, my formula is y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. And my gradient is 4, so m is 4. I'm going to use the first point, so I have y minus 7 is equal to 4x minus 5. And then again, expand, rearrange. It hasn't asked for a specific form of the equation of the line, so I'm just going to put it as y equals mx plus c. So I have y minus 7 equals 4x minus 20, and then I'm going to plus the 7 over, so I get y equals 4x minus 13. And that's it. Again, that is the equation of my line. Really straightforward, as long as I know 2 points, so I can calculate the gradient and then put it into that equation, into that formula. Really nice and easy. The next 2 questions are a little bit more kind of in-depth, having to use a few more of your skills within algebra and knowledge of straight lines, but still not too difficult. So the line y equals 3x minus 9 meets the x-axis at point A. So that's our first kind of piece of information. Find the equation of the line with gradient 2/3 that also passes through point A. write your answer in the form ax plus by plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are integers. So what we have to find is what this point A is. It's where it crosses the x-axis. So at the x-axis, we know that y is equal to 0. And we can put that into the equation of the line to work out the coordinate. And then we can use that coordinate and the gradient we've been given further on in the question to find the equation of our new line. So when y equals 0, we can work out the point A. So put that into the equation. So I have 0 is equal to 3x minus 9. I'm going to add the 9 over. So I get 9 is 3x. And then I'm going to divide by 3. So x equals 3. I know my y coordinate is 0. So the point A is, I hope I can get through the rest of this video without my iPad dying. The point A is 3, 0. The second line also passes through that same point. So now I'm going to use my equation, my formula, y minus y1 equals x minus x1. I am going to put the gradient as 2/3. I'm going to use my point A, which is 3, 0. So I have y minus 0, which is just y, is equal to 2/3 x minus 3. That is just y is equal to 2/3 x minus just 2. Yeah. 2/3 multiplied by negative 3 will be minus 2. And then I need to put it in the form that they've asked for. So I'm going to multiply everything through by 3 to get rid of the fraction first. So I have 3y equals 2x minus 6. And then I am going to put everything onto one side of the equation. I'm going to move the 3y just to avoid having a negative amount of x at the beginning, because that upsets me. I don't like the way it looks. So I'm going to move the 3y over, so I get 0 is equal to 2x minus 3y plus minus 6. So A is 2, B is negative 3, and C is negative 6. And they're all integers. And that's it. This here is the equation of the line that you were asked for. You don't need to write what A, B, and C are because they can see them in that question. But I did it anyway. Okay, and then the very last one we're going to go through, again, a little bit more kind of in-depth things you have to think about, but still very achievable. The lines y equals 4x minus 7 and 2x plus 3y minus 21 equals 0 intersect at the point A. The point B has coordinates negative 2, 8. Find the equation of the line that passes through points A and B. Write your answer in the form ax plus by plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are integers. So there's a lot going on here. We have two lines that intersect. We need to find their point of intersection. That would give us A. Once we have that, we need to find the equation of the line that goes through A and B. So we will need to find the gradient between points A and B, and then put it into the equation, the formula, to be able to find the equation of the line. Okay? So first thing we're going to do is solve this simultaneous equation. I'm going to just substitute. I'm going to use substitution. I'm going to substitute y equals 4x minus 7 into where y is in that second equation. Just because I don't want to rearrange that second one and put them equal to each other. So I have 2x plus 3 lots of 4x minus 7 minus 21 is equal to 0. So I have 2x plus 12x minus 21 is equal to 0. So that's 14x minus 42 is equal to 0. 14x is equal to 42. X is 3. 42 divided by 14 is 3. Just check. 14, 28. Yeah, 42. Doubted myself there a little bit. Okay, so x is 3. I need to work out what the y coordinate is, so I'm going to put that into this first equation because it's the easiest to use. So if x is 3, y is equal to 4 times by 3 minus 7, so that's 12 minus 7, which is 5. So y is 5. So point A is 3, 5. Then I need to find the gradient for my new line, my new equation, and it passes through point A and B. A is 3, 5, B is negative 2, 8. So I have to find the gradient between those 2 points. So I have to do change in y over change in x. I am going to do, it doesn't really matter, I'm going to get a negative either way. So I'm going to do A minus B. So I'm going to do 5 minus 8. And then I'm going to do 3 minus 2. 5 minus 8 is negative 3 divided by 5. I'm just going to leave it as negative 3/5. And now I'm going to put it into the formula. So I'm going to choose point A to put into the formula. So y minus 5 is equal to negative 3 over 5 multiplied by x minus 3. So I have y minus 5 is equal to negative 3 over 5x plus 9 over 5. I am going to multiply everything through by 5. I get 5y minus 25 is equal to negative 3x plus 9, and then I'm going to put everything on one side, so that is in the form that's been asked. I'm going to add the 3x over, so I get 3x plus 5y, negative 25 minus 9 is minus 30, that's a y, minus 34, and that is equal to 0. And that is it. That is the equation of the line you were asked to find. Again, it's a little bit more complicated and you have to kind of pull the different parts out of the question, but it is very achievable. It's very doable. There's nothing in there that is too difficult, I wouldn't have thought. And you can get to the equation and you're done. Lovely. Okay, that's the end of the video. I haven't got anything else. I hope it helped. I think the formula for finding the equation of a line is quite nice to use. It's nice and easy, and it kind of simplifies things a little bit. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for listening.